In today's rapidly evolving educational landscape, the integration of science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics (STEAM) has emerged as a transformative approach to teaching and learning. In this first module, we will go into some aspects of STEAM in education. Main points of the presentation are: definition and importance of STEAM education, objectives of STEAM education, challenges for educators and students. Role of edutainment in enhancing learning experiences, differentiating game-based learning, gamification, and edutainment. Strategies for integrating edutainment into lesson plans, importance of aligning activities with learning objectives. STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. The arts refers not only to visual arts and design but also to language arts, humanities, music, drama, dance, and media. It is an interdisciplinary approach to education that integrates these 5 disciplines to foster creativity, critical thinking, and problem-solving skills. In STEAM education, the boundaries between these disciplines are blurred, allowing students to explore connections and applications across various fields. This holistic approach prepares students for the complexities of the modern world and equips them with the skills needed for success in diverse career paths. STEAM is about innovation. Innovation is one of the keys to solving the most pressing problems of our time and ensuring a healthy, sustainable future. Prepares students for an ever-changing workforce. As technology evolves, humans will take on jobs that require creativity, critical thinking, and the ability to solve novel problems. Teaches collaboration. Collaboration is a fundamental skill in STEAM education, as it involves working together with peers, educators, and professionals from different disciplines to achieve common goals. Through collaborative projects and activities, students learn to communicate effectively, share ideas, and leverage each other's strengths, preparing them for collaborative work environments and interdisciplinary teamwork in the future. STEAM education engages students in learning. Numerous students exhibit a stronger inclination and interest towards either the arts and humanities or mathematics and science. STEAM education, by embracing a comprehensive approach, enables students to perceive these subjects interconnected of a broader spectrum. Instead of feeling disconnected or disengaged from specific subjects, students can engage in collaborative problem-solving and gain fresh perspectives on subjects they find challenging. By embracing STEAM education, educators empower students to think critically, solve complex problems, and become lifelong learners capable of making meaningful contributions to society. Supports problem-solving. In STEAM education, students are often presented with complex, real-world problems that require interdisciplinary approaches to solve. By tackling these challenges, students learn to think critically and systematically, breaking down problems into manageable components and considering multiple factors and perspectives. Improves academic creativity. By integrating concepts from STEAM, students are inspired to think creatively and consider innovative solutions to problems. For example, a project that combines engineering principles with artistic design may lead students to develop novel and unconventional solutions that they wouldn't have considered in a more traditional, discipline-specific setting. Let's see some examples of how these disciplines intersect and complement each other. Advances in technology often stem from scientific discoveries, and technology enables scientists to conduct experiments and analyze data more efficiently. Technology is a key tool in the engineering design process, enabling engineers to create prototypes, simulate designs, and optimize solutions. Mathematics provides the foundational principles and analytical tools used in engineering design, from calculating structural loads to optimizing algorithms. The arts provide creative outlets for scientific exploration and expression, helping to communicate complex scientific concepts to broader audiences and inspire curiosity and wonder about the natural world. Mathematics serves as the language of science, providing the framework for expressing scientific theories, formulating hypotheses, and analyzing experimental data. Let's continue with challenges of STEAM education for educators. STEAM is relatively new, and many educators might not be confident teaching. For many years, art has been taught in vastly different ways from STEM subjects. The idea of combining these fields may seem untraditional to some and requires out-of-the-box thinking that many aren't experienced in or comfortable with. Lack of STEAM-specific resources, lesson plans, and limited materials. These resources and materials can require more work and effort from teachers, educators, and administrators. Instead of falling back on a tried-and-true lesson plan that's been passed down for years, incorporating STEAM learning might mean additional planning or organizing that you aren't accustomed to. Also, limited access to materials could hinder STEAM programs' success. Since STEAM programs entail a minimum of 2 disciplinary subjects, the materials needed are often greater than what an exclusively art-based or exclusively STEM-based class would require. This can bring up questions of budget and financing to provide each student with the necessary materials. Teacher training and support. Many educators may not have formal training in STEAM education or experience with interdisciplinary teaching methods. Providing ongoing professional development and support for teachers is crucial for effective implementation of STEAM initiatives. Educators need opportunities to learn new pedagogical approaches, develop interdisciplinary lesson plans, and collaborate with colleagues. Moving on to challenges of STEAM education for students. First, we have lack of relevance. Students may struggle to see the practical applications of STEAM concepts in their lives, leading to disengagement. Complexity. Some STEAM topics can be challenging to grasp, especially without hands-on experiences or real-world contexts. Fear of failure. In STEAM education, students are often encouraged to explore, experiment, and take risks. However, the fear of failure can be a significant barrier for some students. The fear of making mistakes or not succeeding can lead to reluctance to participate actively in hands-on activities or creative projects. How can we overcome the challenges in incorporating STEAM in education? One of the ways this can be done is edutainment. Edutainment refers to the integration of entertainment elements into educational content to make learning enjoyable, engaging, and effective. How does edutainment enhance learning experiences? Edutainment captures students' interest and motivates them to actively participate in learning activities. It accommodates diverse learning styles and levels of ability, making education more inclusive and accessible to all learners. Which are the benefits of incorporating edutainment in education? 1. Improved understanding. By presenting educational content in an interactive and entertaining format, edutainment helps improve retention and understanding. Students are more likely to remember information when it is presented in a stimulating and engaging manner, leading to deeper learning and comprehension. 2. Personalized learning. Edutainment allows for personalized learning experiences tailored to individual students' interests, preferences, and learning styles. Educators can use interactive tools and multimedia content to adapt instruction to meet the diverse needs of learners, promoting inclusivity and accessibility. 3. Fostering creativity and critical thinking. Edutainment encourages creativity and critical thinking by presenting challenges, puzzles, and problem-solving activities in engaging formats. Students are encouraged to think outside the box, explore new ideas, and develop innovative solutions to complex problems, fostering the development of essential 21st century skills. 4. Promoting collaboration and social skills. Many edutainment activities involve collaboration, teamwork, and social interaction, providing opportunities for students to work together, communicate effectively, and build interpersonal skills. Collaborative games, group projects, and interactive simulations encourage peer-to-peer learning and cooperation, preparing students for collaborative work environments. Examples of games. Minecraft Education Edition is a version of the popular sandbox game Minecraft designed for educational purposes. In Minecraft Education Edition, students can collaborate with classmates, explore virtual worlds, and build structures while learning about subjects like history, geography, and physics. Applications/websites. Duolingo is a language learning platform that uses gamified lessons to teach vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation in over 30 languages. Kahoot is a game-based learning platform that allows educators to create interactive quizzes, surveys, and discussions for their students. Quizizz is a quiz-based learning platform where educators can create and share interactive quizzes with their students. Scratch is a visual programming language and online community where students can create interactive stories, games, and animations. Platforms. Google Arts and Culture offers virtual tours of museums, art galleries, and historical landmarks from around the world. Khan Academy is a free online learning platform offering instructional videos, practice exercises, and personalized learning resources in subjects such as mathematics, science, economics, and humanities. Some more tools that Caladu has created in other European projects are FemSTEAM Mysteries, the Erasmus Plus project, which is based on the values of gender equality and non-discrimination between men and women in the fields of STEAM, creativity, and innovative entrepreneurship. Through the adoption of an innovative approach that integrates STEAM and combines role model and game-based methodology with a mystery storytelling digital game, Escape Room, that engages teenagers and aims to create a new culture and attitude amongst teachers and students. The Erasmus Plus Project Coder developed educational escape rooms that incorporate programming challenges as an innovative method of increasing young people's motivation in learning how to code. Among other outputs, the Coder project included an escape room generator that will give the opportunity to design and use a personally modified escape room. Students can engage in solving riddles and problems while learning.
Game-based learning and gamification are also approaches to education that incorporate elements of entertainment and game design principles. Gamification is the use of game design elements in non-game contexts and the integration of game elements and game thinking in activities that are not games. Here are its characteristics. Game-based learning, on the other hand, is the achievement of defined learning outcomes through game content and play and enhancing learning by involving problem-solving spaces and challenges that provide learners, who are also players, with a sense of achievement. Here are its characteristics.
However, they differ in their methods and objectives. Edutainment, short for education and entertainment, refers to the integration of educational content with entertainment elements to make learning more engaging and enjoyable. The primary objective of edutainment is to engage learners by making educational content entertaining and interactive, thereby enhancing learning outcomes. Some examples are educational games, simulations, multimedia presentations, and interactive activities that blend learning with entertainment. Game-based learning involves using games as educational tools, where learning objectives are embedded within the gameplay itself. The main objective of game-based learning is to promote learning through interactive gameplay, where players acquire knowledge, skills, and concepts as they progress through the game. Some examples are educational video games, board games, and digital simulations designed specifically for learning purposes, where players must solve problems, make decisions, and achieve goals to progress in the game. Gamification is the application of game design elements and mechanics to non-game contexts, such as education, to motivate and engage learners. The primary objective of gamification is to enhance motivation, participation, and engagement by incorporating elements such as points, badges, leaderboards, rewards, and challenges into educational activities. Some examples are using points and badges to reward students for completing tasks, incorporating leaderboards to track progress and encourage competition, and implementing challenges or quests to motivate learners to achieve specific learning objectives. In summary, while edutainment focuses on blending educational content with entertainment to engage learners, game-based learning involves using games as educational tools with embedded learning objectives, and gamification applies game design elements to non-game contexts to enhance motivation and engagement. Each approach offers unique benefits and can be effective in different educational settings and contexts. Why it is important to align activities with learning objectives. Aligning activities with learning objectives ensures that students engage in meaningful and relevant learning experiences that contribute to the attainment of educational goals. By aligning activities with learning objectives, educators can focus instruction on specific knowledge, skills, or concepts that are essential for student learning and success. Aligning activities with learning objectives promotes coherence and continuity in instruction, helping students make connections between different concepts and understand how they relate to each other. When activities are aligned with learning objectives, students understand the purpose and relevance of their learning, which increases their motivation and engagement in the lesson. How can we integrate edutainment into lesson plans? Begin by identifying the learning objectives or educational goals you want to achieve with the lesson. Determine what knowledge, skills, or concepts you want students to learn or demonstrate by the end of the lesson. Foster collaboration and teamwork by incorporating group-based edutainment activities where students work together to solve problems, complete challenges, or achieve common goals. Encourage communication, cooperation, and sharing of ideas among students. Choose edutainment tools and resources that align with the learning objectives and cater to the needs and interests of your students. Consider using educational games, simulations, multimedia presentations, interactive activities, or online platforms that make learning fun and engaging. Selecting appropriate edutainment tools for teaching STEAM involves considering three crucial axes: educational goal/subject, age/cognitive level, and tool. Firstly, identifying the educational goal or subject matter is fundamental. It's essential to break down the specific learning objectives and content areas that you want to address, as different STEAM concepts may require different approaches and tools. Secondly, the age and cognitive level of the learners play a pivotal role in selecting suitable edutainment tools. Younger children may require simpler interfaces and more hands-on activities to grasp fundamental concepts, whereas older students might engage better with complex simulations or software programs that offer deeper insights into STEAM subjects. Lastly, the choice of tool itself is critical. It should align with both the educational goals and the capabilities of the learners. This could range from interactive apps and games for younger students to virtual reality simulations and online laboratories for more advanced learners. In conclusion, STEAM education offers a holistic approach to learning by integrating science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics. It provides students with opportunities to explore interdisciplinary connections and develop critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills essential for success in the modern world. By embracing a comprehensive approach, STEAM education fosters innovation, prepares students for the evolving workforce, and teaches collaboration, a fundamental skill in today's interconnected world. However, implementing STEAM education comes with its challenges for both educators and students. Educators may face obstacles such as lack of training, resources, and materials, while students may struggle with the complexity of STEAM topics and fear of failure. Overcoming these challenges requires dedication, creativity, and support from stakeholders at all levels. Integrating edutainment into lesson plans offers educators an effective strategy to engage students and enhance learning experiences. Edutainment combines entertainment elements with educational content, making learning enjoyable, interactive, and effective. By aligning edutainment activities with learning objectives, educators ensure that instruction remains focused, relevant, and meaningful, promoting student engagement, understanding, and retention. Furthermore, game-based learning and gamification are additional approaches that leverage game design principles to promote learning and engagement. While each approach has its unique benefits and applications, they all share the common goal of making education more engaging, accessible, and effective. In summary, STEAM education, complemented by edutainment, game-based learning, and gamification, offers a dynamic and innovative approach to teaching and learning. By embracing these strategies, educators can empower students to become lifelong learners, critical thinkers, and problem solvers capable of thriving in the 21st century. Workforce.